Hello and welcome to the Quiver channel. I am Jason, your host. I hope you're all having a splendid first day. Reliability in technology. That's the kicker. It makes my brain very happy to know something I've got is reliable. I don't really give a shit about cutting edge stuff if it isn't reliable. I mean, I had a Pimax. Pimax was awesome, but they have pretty much ruined their reputation as a reliable company. What do I mean like that? Nearly every hard piece of hardware they put out, you have to tweak. You have to go through multiple setups. You have to, whenever you put it on, there's a chance it won't work. There's a chance you're going to have to wiggle something or move something or reboot something. That's not reliable. Yes, Pimax headsets are absolutely cutting edge. The image quality of their lenses are out of this world, especially the new ones. But I couldn't keep my Pimax because whenever I went to turn it on, whenever I wanted to do my daily stuff with it, the stuff that's part of my treatment and everything, I had to hesitate. I had to think, is it, when I turn the power on, is it going to actually work? Is it going to function as intended without messing about? Now you can just see the corner up there of my valve index on its pulley system, and behind me the Quest 3. They've both proven to be reliable. The valve index, I can pick that up every day, which I do to do Beat Saber and stuff like that, and I don't have to ever think to myself, what hoops am I going to have to jump through? I had the same problem with the Vive Pro. Now the original Vive was the fucking amazing system. In fact, you can see it is my tertiary, my third level of backup. I've got my index, I've got my Quest 3, and I've got a working Vive headset there, which is still usable. And the original was created in partnership between HTC and Valve, and it created something amazing. It was a wonderful headset. I loved it. I loved the wands. But, and this is the kicker, the Vive Pro, I bought one based on the reputation of the original Vive. And anybody who had a Vive Pro can tell you that, and in fact you can Google, type in Vive Pro audio static or audio stuttering or audio problems. They replaced the wonderful basic sound system that was for the Vive, which never fucking failed, ever, with this custom bullshit thing that they put in there. And every time you turned it on, weird things could happen. Your voice could go into as if you were a robot and really slowed itself down, like to the point where it was like, my name is. It had come through the mic like that. It was a horrible system. And in the end, I got rid of it, and that's when I've moved to the Index. Now, I've tried a few other headsets, but I've always had to say to myself, where is the reliability? Now, I might not like Meta. I don't like Facebook. But the Quest 3 is beautiful. And they support it, they update it regularly, adding new abilities to it and so on. It's wonderful. So I trust my Quest 3 when I put it on that it will work. And when it comes to computers, the stark realization that something I bought in 2003, this little mini PC, died less than 2 years later, means I can't. When you're building a normal computer, motherboards have been around for ages. As long as you don't get a duff motherboard or a really bad brand, it'll last for a while. Same with graphics cards, unless you're unlucky, unless you buy a complete lemon or a faulty system, the graphics card's fine. And all the other components of a normal computer system are replaceable, are reliable. You can get problems, but that's mainly just if there's an actual hardware defect or an issue. Can't do that with these. And it's not proven tech to me. So I'm really looking, I don't really want to have an enterprise server in the way of the PowerEdge. There's a reason I got rid of it. I absolutely adore it. It was amazing. I love the tech. It was so stable and so beautiful. But, and here's the but, it was not, how can I put it, optimized for my life. Sounds like a buzzword, but really it was the way of it costing electricity. Now, that's a pity. So, yeah, I'm going to have to, how can I put it, create a whole new ecosystem when we get close to the end of the year, when the money comes in, when I actually want to do it, that is reliable and that I can say, I can use that computer for 10 years. You may think, oh my God, how can you say that? I'm not saying that it'll be top of the range. I'm saying that it will be able to be used. That it will go through all the stages of being my primary computer system. Then it will be a media piece, and then it will be a backup PC, but it will still work. I'll still be able to play the old games. I'll still be able to do fucking stuff with it, and it won't fail me. That's the important one. It won't fail me. If we can build a computer, let me just pause this. If we can build a computer in 2006 like this, and it's still fucking usable in 2025, let me just open it up. I mean, remember, this isn't just a laptop. This isn't just a thingy. This isn't just a fully functioning thing. No, this is a fucking tablet as well. It's a tablet. We switch around that. We turn this down. We connect it here so it's fully locked in with a steel clasp. And then we've got a tablet. A fucking tablet from 2006. That, and here's the kicker. Let's boot it up. And let's get out my little stylus so I can use it on the screen, and it's loading up. It loads faster than some systems out there. So it's got that there. Let me just... Right. It's just connected to the web page. Let me... There. Windows 10. Fully functional on here. Not only fully functional, but I can still fucking game on it. Yes, it can't do Major League games. It's only got a 2-core, 4-thread i3 or something like that in here, or i5. In fact, let me just check. Let me just... Let's open that. This PC. Open up the properties and we can see what it's got in it. Remember, this computer is from fucking it's an i5 3320. It's got 16 gigs of RAM in it, DDR3. It's got 2 terabytes of storage. And the graphics card has got 32 megabytes Intel high definition. Which isn't brilliant, but... And... Let's just... Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's load up a certain game on here. Yes, Persona 5. Persona fucking 5 works on this system. From 2006. How can we have that? How can we have that kind of technology from 2006? And now we've got shit like this that fails in 2 years. How can we do that? Just let me get through the menu. Doesn't work very well with a touchscreen. So let me open it up as a monitor and use the keyboard. There's a reason that this is my apocalypse machine. Use the mount. There we are. So, the scary thing is that this system, although the monitor has got the monitor has light bleed, but a lot of that light bleed is actually, unfortunately, intentional, because this is supposed to be able to be viewed outside in the direct sunlight. Right, so I'm going to turn down the audio on this because it's going to be too loud. There's an audio button somewhere in here. Okay, I'm going to try to stop it now. Right. Anyway, I think I proved my point on that anyway. Shut down, come on. This beautiful piece of kit is I will say, this cost thousands when it first came out, and it's over-engineered to fuck. But even though this is over-engineered to fuck, we've lost something. We've lost something major when it comes to technology. And if you're thinking, oh, that's just an outlier. No, over there I've also got my other one, which is the... pause this. Okay, here's a GTAC. This GTAC tablet is pretty amazing. It'll go anywhere, do anything. Once again, if we... Where's the on button? I always forget where the on button is. On this system, oh, it's there. This system is, I believe it's got Windows 11 on it, this one. Fully compatible. This is from 2000 and, it's about 5 or 6 years old this is, but this damn thing's going to last for years. Beautiful display on it, absolutely beautiful touch display on this thing. It can go up to, I believe, 1,000 nits as well. 1,000 fucking nits. Because, once again, this is supposed to be used out there. Direct sunlight. Right, so let's go in. It has one of the nicest touch screens I've ever seen. So fucking responsive. It's just asking me to do the update because I haven't turned it on for a while. No, I do not. Only save files to this system. I don't give a shit how good your stuff is. Skip that bit. I don't want to connect my phone to it. Yeah, I did the update, but decline Microsoft 365. I don't fucking need it. Decline Microsoft 365. Come on, let me in. No, skip. I do not want Game Pass either. I just want to get into my system. Right, so, wonderful little system. Works with Discord, works with everything. This can play even more powerful games. This has got a nice processor in. But the whole point is, shut it back down. I know these are outliers. These are systems that are built to last forever. But the thing is this. As a business, as a commercial entity, they don't deal with the crap that we deal with. If a business bought a set of computers and it failed within 2 years, they would not buy from that same vendor ever again. You can see a lot. Most businesses use Lenovo or Dell and use their small form factor SFF computer systems in the offices. You've seen them around everywhere. Every office has the same fucking computer, whether you're dealing with the secretary at the front desk or you've seen in an office or something. They'll always be the same basic computers. They're built like fucking tanks. They're made to not attract too much dust. They're made so that they'll function for 5, 10, 15 years. If you look on Amazon, you will see lots of scam sellers who have bought up all of these old Optifex or whatever they're called, Dell ones, and the Lenovo does one as well. And they're all used like for 10, 15 years in an office, and then they're sold off to someone and they just say, oh, we can put shiny things on and put LEDs on it, and this is a gaming thing, and they sell it to your grandmother and she says, oh look, I bought you a gaming system. Yeah, don't let me go into that's a total other rant mode. But yeah, even the basic enterprise level technology when it comes to computers is meant to be on 24/7 for fucking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years and still function. That's what we as consumers, we get shoveled the shit. The enterprise, the commercial ones, they won't allow it. It's like the enterprise version of Windows 10, SCTL or something. It's basically the version. Our version of Windows 10 is going to fail at the end of October because of updates. It'll still work, but it won't get its updates. There's a version of Windows 10 out there that is stripped down, no fucking bloatware, no crap, no bullshit in it, and it is supported till about 2032. Every day we are shafted compared to business. Because business says, fuck you. We're not going to take this. Business clients have IT departments who complain about the shit, who will let their voices know if stuff isn't reliable. And when I rebuild my stuff, I'm not going to go for the brand new shiny at the end of the year. I'm going to build most of my infrastructure out of the basic how can I put it? Stuff that works. Sorry, it's a rant. This has been a total rant, but it's so frustrating to see how we are treated as consumers compared to businesses when it comes to computers. I theory crafted a couple of days ago, putting together a top of the fucking range PC on PC part picker. And I'm talking the AMD 9950X 3D processor. I'm talking about an 870 top of the range £500 motherboard. And you know what happened when I tried to populate all of the slots? When I put a graphics card into the first PCI slot, fine. When it has four M2 slots. Now, as soon as I populated all 4 of those M2 slots, it gave me a warning at the bottom and said, if you populate this slot here, this M2 here, your graphics card will go down from X16 to X8. And then, when I tried to populate all the 4 SATA ports with really high terabyte drives, it said, if you populate these, this M2 won't work. And if you have this M2 here, those won't work. What is the fucking point of selling me a system and putting all the blurb on the fucking box saying, hey, you've got 4 of these ports and you've got 4 of those ports, but don't use them because if you do, this reduces the performance of your graphics card. We as consumers are really getting shoveled shit. Do you think that a business would take that kind of shit? Or would they take their business elsewhere? But we're supposed to just take it. It's crazy, isn't it? In fact, I'll show you because you probably think I'm not telling the truth here. So I am going to go to PC Par I can't on this computer because it doesn't transfer easily. But yeah, you'll have to take my word for it. Just go to PC Part Picker, pick one of the modern computers, motherboards, and try to populate all the storage options it has. And I'm not talking about the basic budget book, £100, £200. I'm talking about the top tier, £600, £500, top tier Ninja creator motherboards. And we can't populate all the drives on them. Okay, this is Jason for the Weber channel. Rant mode off.